Good morning, and welcome back to Jody Lewis Creations. In today's video, we are working on day 20 in our Creep on June series. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. You will see here I've got remnants of the letter M. I just finished that a short time ago. I had this all laid out yesterday and was waiting on glue to dry, so I just stitched around this. Today's poem is, "And the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before." So this beautiful image with these lovely purple curtains with the candlelight, and then I just used another piece of that trim that I feel like in this context kind of looks like it could be curtains, and I just left the back like this because you could write on that. So we need a home for it. I was looking in my trims to figure out what we are going to do to extend these pages. And what I think is going to happen is I will be ripping 1-inch segments of like music paper and sewing ruffles with the music paper. And then I will just use paper to extend these. I had thought about, I was going to use, I have enough of one particular black trim, but it's a soft lace. It's not very substantial as far as sticking out and kind of holding its own. So I am going to use paper, which I have not done before to extend pages. So that will be something kind of new and interesting to do. It is nice out. So what I think I'm going to do is grab a couple sheets and just take them outside and just spray them with some inks just to get some color on them. And then I don't have time to do that today, I don't think, but I think that's my plan for how to extend the pages. I think, I don't know. Oh, I should just glue that down and put that in on the page and quit messing with it. That keeps floating around and I'm like, do I want it there or do I not want it there? See, this is another one of those pages that could be very Corey-like, and I think I might do that just to add some interest there. And then obviously I'm struggling with where to put this tag. This front signature is plenty chunky, so I'm trying really not to add anything to it right now. I still love that piece. And so like even on this one, I already have this tab, but if I put the paper ruffle on this side, then it's just going to be more interest. And that's kind of was looking at these pages that I've already added to and thought, oh, what am I going to do here, you know? And so I think that's what I'm going to do there. I've glued this down. Doesn't look very straight, but it's because it's not straight at all. I didn't glue it straight. Oh my gosh, Jody. It's all right. It's fine. I'll have to fix that somehow. Do I like that there? Actually, I don't. Do I like it there? Maybe, but I feel like maybe that's going to get into the spine when we sew that together. So we need something a little bit smaller in there. Okay, running out of pocket options here. So we need to kind of be getting some more pockets made. Wow, okay. Well, put it in the pile for right now. We still have a long way to go. Well, I guess that's kind of a flip through. There's still a couple things I purposely didn't show you, and that's because I haven't finished the pages, like the page that Mom and I did together when she was here. I still haven't finished that one. And so just some things like that that still need to be done. So anyway, okay. So we have to figure out what we want to make today. Can you tell I'm kind of floundering? Because I already did today's make. So I really wanted to kind of work on one of these pages. So I'll have to figure that out. I know I literally just got done telling you guys that the first signature is so fat already, but we needed to put something here with this guy, we'll just call him Jax for now. And so I cut out the orange maize, and that's what we're going to put here. I like the orange with it. I put the purple here, and I thought, and then I put the blood splatter here, and I just didn't like those. So I'm sticking with the orange. And plus I have the orange here, so it ties in together. And even that looks okay together. And then what I think I will do is I'm going to look in my trim. I am going to look in my trim and find something that I can still, oh, wow. Still put along the edge of that. I thinned this again this morning and really tried to work it around, and I don't know. I fear I have lost this 3-in-1. I know I keep talking about it, but I really did try to do something about it today. Oh, it's coming out nice now. Okay, so I'm going to get this glued down. Oops, we're going to dig in our trim here. Ooh, I have some fun ribbon. Maybe we can just use some, oh, what about ribbon down the edges of these pages? Let's look and see. I was looking for trims and ribbon didn't even cross my mind. Although I do still like the idea of the paper ruffle, and that's not happening today. So we have time to like sort that out before this is said and done, right? So I'm not sure why I didn't just pull that page out of there to do this, but you know, it's me. Why do something to help my cause here? Okay, so that is down. One thing I like about the 3-in-1 is where it squishes out, you can just kind of rub it off. It's kind of like playing with rubber cement when, you know, we were kids, I feel like. But anyway, okay, ribbon. Well, whatever. Okay, so I have the bat ribbon, which I love, but clearly that's too wide, and I do want to use this somewhere. I have this bat ribbon, same problem, too wide. Ooh, what about just a little piece of that? Do I like the spider web? Do I like this gingham better? I kind of like the spider web because this, oh, this has a spider web on it. I have this too, that's just plain black, but I don't want to get into our puzzle. So what I will do, I'm just going to use this, and I'll take my ink dauber down that white spider web and see if we can't knock a little bit of that white back. Oh my gosh, speaking of spider webs, Mark thinks he's so funny. We were outside looking at the garden the other day. I have a raised garden bed, and I have like herbs and some peppers in it. And we were trying to pull some weeds that were starting. And he goes, I said, oh, I gotta go around and get those. And he goes, well, why don't you go from this side? Because fortunately I remembered there is a ginormous web there. I've already stuck my face through part of it once, and the first time, that's how I knew it was there, because I caught it with my face, and it's right at face level for me. So he just thinks he's just a funny guy trying to get me to stick my face in the big old spider web. And it's not one of those little ones that's like super lightweight. No, this is like a big spider web. I don't know what kind of spider has built it, but hopefully he's eating lots of bugs. Don't care, as long as he doesn't try to eat me, he can stay there. Okay, so we're gonna work this down. Try not to squish it too much so my glue doesn't squish like all the way through our page. Okay. And then that's not impeding anything, right? And I think that looks fine with it closed. Actually, I could have brought that over just a smidge so that it's not impeding our fold there. Come on, be straight. Okay, so there's that. Here's this, and this is May's number 2, so I do want to title it. I think what we'll do is just, what do we want to do to back this? Or do we want to back it? I actually could just put it on there like that, and that would be totally fine. We'll just ink that up and go from there. So yeah, he's a funny guy trying to get me to walk through the webs. So when I can get him with one, it's epic. It's kind of like sport meanness, I suppose, but that's how it goes around here. So, all right, that can just go right there. It's fine. And that page is, we'll call it done for now. I do find myself wanting to heat emboss all these craft paper pages, but I don't have time for that today, so I may come back to that later. Get our little corners down here. Yeah. I still haven't found a home for the tag today because I got sidetracked with putting something on the back of that page. So I'm setting this signature aside. So I stopped trying to add to it. Now what we could do is, not trip and fall this morning. What we could do is just find a home for the other two mazes, and then those would be done. And then we'll kind of know where we are as far as I think it's just a really great way for these, but like I don't want to cover the stitching, so then the question becomes, do I just cut one of these down small enough to fit in that square? But I don't know about that. We have this page, we have this little bit of green poked out here, but that would really cover most of that page. Then we could put one in this signature, so let's leave it open to that page for right now. And we've got the purple and the blood splatter one. So we could do, I don't want it on that side. We've got something on this side. So we have our Poe-ish word search here. So let's do maybe, and maybe I won't, maybe I'll end up folding one of these to put in other places. So we have our decipher code here, and I cut it out yesterday. So the other day at a yard sale, I got this tool, and the lady was like, oh yeah, it works great. Well, I don't think so, because my circles aren't exactly circle. So I don't understand it. But it's like you put it on your page and you hold the center thingy down, and then you're supposed to be able to cut the circles. I didn't think it did a very nice job. So it's going to go into the yard sale pile because it really annoyed me. But I had already backed these on some pretty hefty cardstock, and I didn't want to print them again and glue them again and all of that. But it's okay. It's just one of those situations where I tried a new gadget and I didn't like it. Luckily, I only paid a couple dollars for it. But with the brand, it's like, I don't know what brand it is. I can't remember. And I'm not knocking the maker of it, but it's not a very good design. Like the thingy to clamp that you're supposed to hold down while you're going around the circle, you're just holding it, but then you're putting pressure and trying to loop-de-loo around. It doesn't make sense. I did not pay that for it. So I don't understand it. Maybe somebody's got a tip for me. Maybe you have this. It's a creative circle cutter, but there's no way this doesn't stay stuck down to your page. So I don't know. It shifted. It's fine. It's done. I'm not going to fuss with it, but it was annoying. Okay, so I need to finish inking these, which I had not done because I know that was something we were going to put like on one of the pages. Oh, it's so warm already this morning. Oh my gosh, I wore a tank top the other day at the barn, and I'm like, I told Mark this morning, I said, I feel like I'm a little bit sunburned on my shoulders, but my shoulders haven't been out in the sun, obviously, yet this year. And he goes, yeah, you're a little pink. I'm like, oh, and I've got stuff to do. It's kind of overcast this morning, so I should be outside doing what I need to do while it's cloudy, but I have to film, so it's fine. I got all but one thing on my to-do list done yesterday, so that was a really nice feeling. Okay, so what we are going to do is do our hole in the center here. I'm going to set these aside because I just totally sidetracked from the mazes, which is fine. I think I want my long arm. Yeah, I want my long arm crocodile. So I use my long arm crocodile to punch the holes in the middle. If you don't have a long arm crocodile, you could just use your awl or your pokey tool to poke through the middle of that. And then I looked in my Brads, and look, I have a little black kitty cat Brad. So isn't that like cute and perfect? So we are going to put our brad on there, or our split pin, whatever you want to call it. And then that allows the top piece to move. So for example, on our, let's just say that your code is a heart and the letter is Y. I don't know. What did I do with the heart and the letter being Y? Okay. So you just line your heart up with the Y like this, and then you just go around. So the witch's hat is A, the black cat is D, blah, blah. And then you look at your little, you know, emojis and match them up with the letter, and then you fill out your puzzle, and then you get your phrase, and then you answer your thing at the bottom. But I love my little black kitty. He's so cute. But he needs to point at A. Maybe. So he's upright on our, oh, he could point at the question mark with his ears. He's like, what? Okay. So now we can need a place for that, and it would fit on there really well. I like it. So I'm going to put tape across this pin here so we don't catch anything on it. It's so much fun. I haven't used one of my little black kitties because I've been hoarding them. And I'm like, use them. It's cute. Use the black kitty in here. So we are. All right. So, all right. And that'll just help prevent anything from getting caught on that. And then we need a place big enough to put it. So again, we could put it like here on the journal page, or we can go to like the back of the journal itself and just put it on there. And then we can still spin it, you know? Hey, kitty. Well, we would put it like that. We would have it upright. And then this could spin. I thought about putting a tab or something on here, but I was afraid to do that because then, like, what if I put it behind the heart and then it blocks whatever letter is there? I mean, I guess we're all smart enough to know what letter it's covering, but I didn't want to hide any of the decipher wheel. No hiding the wheel. And then we just need something long enough to cover this. So I think what we will do is, that is a tag, that's a made tag, that is a plan, that is a plan. Okay, we have our decoder wheel piece, but I don't know that I want to put that there. So once again, I'm just fussing about with things and need to stop it. Ooh, I know. What if Okay, so I had an envelope, and this was the inside of the envelope, and I love this print, just kind of playing on the black and white of this page. Oh, I'm like, why does this feel like this? I know why. I changed gears. Okay, so I'm going to put this down flat-ish. It's not really flat because my paper is all wonky from when I dyed it. And then this piece I am going to glue on here as a belly band because this piece is still functional. That's the piece we need to be functional. And then, so let's get that glued down. I want to just glue at the edges here. I was having a hard time there for a second with which way was like up and down, just because don't know that my tape is actually horizontal. So I want to make sure that how I glue this, I hope I did it right. This will just be like so. And then my kitty's not quite up and down, but he's gonna have to be fine now. Okay, so then this will tuck in here. So we will actually have the puzzle that goes with the decoder in that pocket, right? So that will pull out and you'll be like, oh, okay. But we have our instructions here. So I think we're just going to roughly tear around these, which is kind of a nice play with the black and white from the envelope on here, I think. And we're not necessarily going to see all of that. I have to see how this lays on the page. Yeah, see, we won't really necessarily see, you know, where that was straight, but that just gives us a little bit of interest on the bottom of the page. It puts the directions for the game on the page with the game. Oh, okay. I do think I want to knock that back just a little bit as far as how dark or stark. I have had my coffee. I really have. I am just, oh, my brain's full. Okay. So this will be the end of the make for this video. We'll finish up our po-ish words for our word search in this video for that one. And then I will have to regroup. I am scattered. I know. I have things on my brain that I need to get done. And so I can get letter M uploaded because I haven't done that yet. Get this one uploaded. And I have to get a few more videos out, or filmed, I mean, here in the next couple of days. So, oh, I really like that. I like that a lot. I feel like we need something else right here, but I guess we really don't because that's the page. So it shows you the wheel. It tells you what to do with it. We don't need the other piece of this that said the decipher decoder wheel, or do we? I don't think we do because we have this and it says place the small wheel. We did that. Use your decoder ring to reveal each hidden phrase. So this tells you it's the decoder wheel. So I don't know. Do we need that on here? I don't think we do. I really don't think we do. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm not going to throw that away just yet. Of course, by the time this airs and I, you know, clean my table up, do I remember that I said I wasn't going to throw that away? Probably not. But that's going to go in there. Okay, so that's that. Still didn't find a home for today's tag. So let's just take a quick peek through the rest of this signature, and then, yeah, I don't know what I did to my finger. No. Okay, that's right. We need some more pockets. We glued that crooked. I can't believe I glued that crooked. Don't even think I can fix it. Oh well, these things happen, so we cannot stress about them. I mean, there's always the possibility of putting it in with another piece, but the height is about the same, so that doesn't work for me. And it truly is just kind of your personal preference, you know, for added interest in a pocket or something. Oops. Oops. Hey, her dress is... Let go. Okay. Okay. So still don't have a home for it, but that's okay. It will all be okay. By the time this is said and done, it's going to be fine. We are going to have so much fun finishing this journal. I've purposely not been looking at the next day so that way I don't get distracted by the next day. I mean, I have looked at them all, but not since the very beginning when I was trying to pin things, you know, with it. So I'm not going to look at it now. Right now, we're going to finish our words for the po-ish word search. So we have, today's the 20th. We have 2 words. So morning and quoth. Morning and quoth. Those are our 2 words for today. So get your Po-ish word search all finished up, because tomorrow's video we start the words of spook word search. So that will be video 21. So, okay. Well, you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I know we didn't do a whole lot in this video. It was a lot of chatter and just trying to formulate a plan. But at this point now, we have 10 days left. And so I have to really think about what I'm doing and where I'm placing some of these additional pieces that haven't made their way into the journal yet. So thank you so much for being here. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in 21. Bye.